Hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode of the Girl Talk Podcast. My name is Charlie Ann, and this past week was busy. It's one of the most busiest weeks I've had in a while. Tuesday night, I got to go watch baseball. I have a friend from high school who plays at Alabama. He's the relief pitcher. And I have another friend who plays for UAB, and we were playing UAB. So I got to watch them play. We lost, but it was cool because I got to see him, my friend at UAB, get some hits, and it's kind of funny because a bunch of friends from high school that we all went to high school together, that go to Alabama. We all went and we're in the student section, and right in front of the student section is where he plays in the outfield. So we were like heckling him and like getting him to laugh and like screwing with him. It was so funny. But like so much fun. Then Wednesday I went to an event to celebrate our hospitality faculty. So I got to celebrate teachers and advisors and everybody who helps us and goes above and beyond for us. Like Miss Boyle, this is one of my favorite teachers I've ever had. Definitely the top 3 of my favorite teachers I've had in my entire school history. Because she cares, and she's fun, and I love her. She's retiring this year, so I had to celebrate her. Thursday, I attended an event called Wine, Women, and Shoes. And it was fun. I got to go and attend the event and see a bunch of cool shoes and a bunch of auction stuff, and hang out with my mom. And then that started at 5:30 and went until 9:30. At 9:30, I switched from a white jumpsuit into my work t-shirt and shorts and tennis shoes to break down the event. The company I work for, they were doing audio visual lighting and stuff, and so I had to help break down all over. We didn't get done until 12:30, which means I didn't get back to Tuscaloosa until 1:30, which means I didn't go to sleep until like 3. But it was fun. This is what college is about. Because I don't like having fun. Yeah, it's been a busy week. And it's only gonna get better. This week's episode is gonna be a little more relaxed and not like as structured, I guess. I feel like college is like, you can get so busy, you can get so overwhelming. Like, college as a whole is like stressful. The idea of college stresses both people out. And it's really easy to focus on the stress, especially like during final season and testing, and I mean all the things. And so like deadlines and everything you have to get done just for classes, let alone for friends' birthdays or for your sorority or for sports, or I mean there's 400 million different things going on at once in college. But lately I've been realizing how the simple things are what matters most. And they actually make this season of stress feel a lot better. Not big moments, not huge milestones, but just the small everyday things that make everything just a little bit happier. I mean, as small as the birds singing, or I mean not hitting red lights on your drive to campus. Like, and it makes all the difference. Little goes a long way. So one of some things that I found that are important, simple routines. Small things that don't have to be anything crazy, just whether it's just getting ready in the morning, like having those 10, 15, 20 minutes of silence or of calmness with music, or just thinking, or the walk to class. I know for me, I walk a good bit from my car to my first class, and so just admiring the trees and people walking, and I have passed in front of frat houses, so now that it's in the warmer months, they're all out in the front yard throwing a football, or they're listening to music, or they're throwing a frisbee, or they're goofing off. I mean, anything. It makes me just giggle, because it's like, this is a weird spot in life, but it's also a great spot in life. Reading the Bible. I have not been the best on this, and I really want to get better at this, but like spending 5, 10, 15 minutes reading the Bible, journaling, just getting in the Word, because I feel like when I do read the Bible and understand it, it like brightens my day a little bit. Just kind of getting all the simple things before all the busyness and the chaos of the regular work day, school day overwhelms you. So I know, like, once everything starts going, you don't breathe until the second you go to sleep. Another thing, having people to sit with and talk to. And you're like, well, duh. But, like, not just talk with, but, like, to sit with and talk about not the best stuff. Like, I mean, doesn't have to be planned or exciting, or just, I mean, talking about life. Talking about the good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, I remember sitting with friends in my living room or in my room and hearing what's going on in their life, hearing what's going on in mine, and like the little things, like those make the best moments. Even doing nothing together, like it's being on your phone in the same room. Yeah, it's like, why are you even together if you're on your phone? But like, it makes it feel a little better than being alone by yourself. Change of environment. That's a big one. I do believe that you can get kind of burnt out of an area. So like, I love my apartment. I do. But sometimes I'm like, I want to get out. Like, these 4 walls are gloomy and depressing because I'm not doing anything. It's not open air. It's not freshness. It's just stale. So like, leaving the 4 walls of your apartment, or your dorm, or your house, or wherever you live. Going on a drive. I mean, I love to go on drives, whether it's up and down University Boulevard, or it's down back roads, or roads that I've never been on. Dirt roads are fun. Blaring music going down dirt roads is definitely a spot to just clear your mind, because you're not focused on anything else but driving. Going on a walk, and you're like, why are you walking? Like, because I feel like everyone's like on their phone constantly. Like, enjoy nature. Like, every once in a while, I mean, I'll go walk to the stadium. I'm like 3 blocks from the stadium. And I mean, the other night I left at 11 o'clock at night and walked to the stadium. Just to walk around the Walk of Champions and admire the stadium when it's pretty much empty. When no one's around, it's not crazy busy, it's not chaotic, it's not, just simple. And I mean, I watched a bunch of drunk kids come home from the bars, and other people were up there walking, and just kind of admiring the season and time of life we're in. getting out of the normal space. I mean, simple moments like last night I was at a friend's house, our friend's boss's house, and I was talking to strangers. But it was so fun because they were playing music. It was just fun. So another thing is a small treat or reward. So like, not necessarily treat, but like whether something like you look forward to, like a concert on a Thursday or Friday night, or going out with your friends, or having a relaxing weekend, a movie night, girls' night, whatever, at the end of the week, or having a relaxing night to yourself. Like, I love my girl time, but also my time by myself, love it. Movie night, facial, spa, like relax, because it is stressful. Breaks are imperative. Like, you have to have breaks in everything. Short breaks, whether it's a day or two. Get away for a weekend. Get away for, I know we can't do it because we're in college and we have class and stuff, but for 2 days. Go out of your normal area. Go to a closer city. Go to a smaller town. Do something that's not in your everyday routine. Get you out of your funk. One of the biggest things I've realized is appreciating the season I'm in right now. Like, I don't want to look back in 5, 10, 15 years and be like, why didn't I go when I could? Like, why didn't I go out? Because now I can't, because I have a big girl job and a family, and like, so even though it's busy and it's stressful, like, it's imperative to take a break. Like, if something's overwhelming you, studying or class wise, like, take a 10-15 minute break. Like, step back, go on a walk, go make yourself some dinner, because I know we starve ourselves. But like, do something, take a break, breathe, because you're mentally there. You'll be more likely to complete it and do better if your brain's not tight and hard and not wanting to work and not like stressed. Like, I don't want to look back and realize I missed it because I was too focused on the grades and the project and my GPA and all that stuff, instead of noticing the small moments in between the big things. This episode was kind of quick, but now we're going on to hot takes and heart talks. Hot take number 1: you don't have to have a perfect routine to have your life feel put together. Like, I do different things every day. Like, yeah, I get up, I go to class, but like, I don't do the same 14 things. Like, one day I'll go to the grocery store, one day I'll work on banners, one day I'll meet with a friend, one day I'll go to church, one day, I mean, it's not like the same thing every day, because that can get boring and numb and not, it can get sickening. Not every moment in college needs to be productive, to be meaningful. I mean, sitting with friends, that's not productive. But I guarantee you'll remember it down years later when you're using what you talked about to help you in your life, if that makes sense. Like, I've used stuff that, like, you know, me and my mom have talked about, like, in the past while I'm here. Like, so, enjoy it. Like, enjoy the little moments. I know today's been about little moments. Heart talks. Find joy in the small things. Find joy that it's not raining. Find joy that it's not 120 degrees outside. Find joy that it's not 32 degrees outside. Like, find joy in the things that you don't ever think that would feel important to you. Like, no one really cares about the sun shining, or you don't think of it as important until you don't have it. And that's something I learned in high school is, like, I was a sophomore when COVID hit, and, like, we got a year and a half of our school gone because of COVID. And, like, we didn't have prom, we didn't have homecoming, we didn't have regular football games, we had to wear masks to school. Like, that was not a normal high school. And, like, yeah, wouldn't change it for the world, but, like, I do wish that, like, I wouldn't have wished it away, because now I don't have that. Now we're going on to high, low, buffalo. My high is enjoying the small moments, like I said, that I normally would not appreciate. So, like, people watching. Like, I'll be on the quad waiting for my bus, and, like, watching people walk to class, or talk to friends, or people on the quad throw a football, or, like, enjoy the people are happy. And it's not like, because the world is so, like, dark, like, it's hard to look at the good when everything around us is not. The low, the busy weeks, when like last week when I felt overwhelmed, because I'm running around like I took off my head cut off. I mean, that's for real. Like, that was last week. Like, busy is good, but also busy can be bad. And my buffalo, simple things can be the most meaningful. Like small conversations. Or, like, last night I was with a friend at my friend's boss's house, and she was inside, and I happened to walk over next door, and I ended up sitting out there with 4 guys and 2 girls, and they were throwing the football and playing guitar and singing and talking, and it was just after, oh my god, sorry about that, my camera died and had to charge it. But we're almost to the end of the video. But like I said, buffalo, the simple things can be the most meaningful. Whether it's a walk to class, or talking with your friend at 1 a.m. about the random things. Like, those are going to be the times that you can remember 5-10 years down the road when you're married and have kids, and you're looking back at the olden days, like, wishing you could be back here. So I do want to ask y'all a question. So if there's one thing I want you to take away from today's episode, is that you don't need big changes to make this season of life better. Like, yeah, big things are fun, big things are great, but, like, you don't need them to make this season of life. But I do have a question for y'all. What is one small thing that's been making your life better lately? Drop it in the comments below, and I will see you next week for next week's episode. Peace.